WAGWANWIGGIDYWABLO peeps. I'm going to show you a technique to build sideways or flip the snap points, whatever you want to call it. It's fairly easy to do. Took me 3 tries. That was my second attempt. That didn't go very well. But don't worry, I got ya. This third attempt, it's a blinder. So you need a hover skiff to do this. Doesn't need to be fueled. You want it landed. It needs to be on flat ground really to do this technique. Place a floor foundation, then some stairs, then a ceiling, and then a pillar through that ceiling. Now we're going to use a technique that you can do on boats, where you get a fence foundation sideways. Even though it's red, you can still place it. You want to make sure you get it perfectly straight and get it as low as you can. And obviously that's going to happen. Now what we're going to attempt to do is we want to snap that pillar sideways. Like that. You're going to see lots of times trying to snap it and it won't work. You see how it's flickering and shit? I'm trying to place it there and it just disappears. What you need to do is walk around the whole side, and you may need to do this for a good 3-4 minutes. You see how it was flicking there sideways? While you're doing all this, you're pressing right trigger, trying to place the pillar down. It's really glitchy. It honestly took me to do this bit here. Took me about 3-4 minutes to find the spot. And all you're going to do is you're going to walk around it. And all we're trying to do is snap that pillar sideways on the end of that fence foundation. And there we go. So that's the first part. The next thing we want to do, you might see it flicking there. You can see on the floor it's flicking. We want to lay another one down there, right? And we're going to use the one that we've already placed. Again, it does the exact same thing. You're going to need to walk around multiple times, pressing right trigger trying to place it. Right there, did you see that on the floor? It was actually red, so I couldn't place it. And you're going to do the same thing again. You're going to walk around the whole thing, and all that we're trying to do is snap another pillar into the ground. Alright, but sideways, using the one that's already sideways. You can see it flicking lots of times, look. It's in the floor sideways. You might see it sometimes, it's red, like that. It can't be placed. But all you're going to do is going to stand around the edge, try lots of different angles, twist the camera sideways, press right trigger a bunch of times trying to get it to thing, and eventually something like that's going to happen. This is going alright, isn't it? Next, you can snap a floor foundation sideways to that last pillar that you've got sideways. It's in the floor. Now you can destroy the rest. So all you're going to be left with is basically a sideways pillar and a sideways foundation, and that's what you're going to work from. And I'll skip a bit here, but the main thing that you want to do is using that one pillar that you've got sideways, you want to snap a load going sideways as far as you can. That's why you need it to be kind of flat floor. Once you've done that, you're going to snap all the foundations to the side of that pillar. What I'm doing here is just showing you that because the pillars are sideways, ceilings are sideways as well. So you start to realise what you can do with this, with the doors and shit like that. But this is what you want to do. That one pillar, you can snap all your floor foundations sideways to that, and then you can use those sideways floor foundations as the support for the structure that you're building sideways. You know what I mean? Just to mess with people's fucking heads, you could build some crazy fucking shit out of it. You know what I mean? So just don't do a sideways ladder and get on it, because it completely fucks you. This cunt is pissing me off every time I'm trying to do a video. My fucking admin gun doesn't work. It needs a fucking receipt. It's faulty. Anyway, right, let me show you some really cool fucking shit now. Let me start fucking mesmerising, like, blowing your mind shit, you know what I mean? Because at the moment, we're just fucking... It's random, innit? But watch this shit. Because the ceilings are sideways, the fence foundations that you usually lay flat, they're also sideways. So you can place those sideways. And then guess what you can do? Oh, that's right. You can snap a tech gate to it sideways. Look at that. You can place the fucking door. You now have yourself a trapdoor, a behemoth trapdoor gate. Now imagine you build yourself a square base, yeah, with no doors on the side, and instead the roof, yeah, is just a sideways fucking shield, fucking door. What about this? Metal hatch frame. They lay flat on ceilings. Ceilings are now sideways. So we're fucking... What's this? We've now got a sideways hatch frame. Do you know what I mean? It's groundbreaking stuff, really. You know what I mean? It's fairly easy to do. I hope you like the video. It's coming to an end now. Sorry I've not been uploading. I've been prepping, you know what I mean, in my bunker for the end of the world, because shit's getting all fucking grimy. Some real serious shit right now. I hope you're doing well, and like, come on, all you got to do is just stay indoors, you know what I mean? It will eventually be over. I hope you're doing well. I would like to upload more videos if that's something you guys would like during these troubled times. Like fucking stairs going sideways in ARK, you know what I mean? It's fucking... Look at me gates in the back. Did you see that with no fucking doors? Don't worry, that's coming later. Go fuck yourself.